Welcome back out to Stanberry High School. It's our final game of the night. Game 4 of 4 on the night. And Mike, game 16 of 22 already here on the week as it's starting to come to a close. We have just 3 more games coming up tomorrow night, 3 more games scheduled for Saturday as well. And we're coming down to the end of it here.
Yeah, and really when you get to the trophy games are kind of fun. It always seems like the intensity picks up a little bit along the way.
Did you watch that last game and the first game of the night on the girls semifinal games?
Yeah, I mean it was.
So they were both pretty good.
They were both good, and we're gonna have some really good games Saturday, I think,
we will.
and I'm really looking forward to the girls' third place game tomorrow night. I mean, you got 2 teams that are quality ball clubs, and one of them is going to come away from this with 2 losses. I don't know. We're looking at this game we're getting ready to play. For those of you that haven't seen Mound City play, I think they're the real deal. They are definitely one of the teams that you have to look at and consider a potential favorite to go on to Columbia. Obviously, Jefferson's in that position. I think North Andrew at this point you'd say might be a little bit of a dark horse, but they're certainly capable. On the other side of the Northwest area, you got Winston's got a really nice ball club. Meadville's got a nice ball club. I don't know if they're in the East or the West, but there are a lot of capabilities here. But Mound City's got 6'5" Noah Young in the middle. Got Landon Papa or Matthew Papa. I don't know which one's which.
Matthew Papa, the senior. The eldest
Matthew's
of the
the senior. Landon is the one I think that can go inside or out. And good freshman guard. And then on the flip side, you got South Nodaway, I think, who really impressed us with their effort against Stanberry in the opening round. And they do a lot of nice things.
I said, especially with their senior and Taylor Freemeyer.
Taylor Freemeyer is really a load, hard to guard in around the basket. Can they get anybody to take some pressure off of him? So, the question I have for South Nodaway, what do you do defensively? And, I don't have an answer what I would do. I'm glad I don't have to coach it.
Again, like to thank our sponsors. Hope you're bringing tonight's broadcast. BTC Bank locations in Albany, Bethany, Boonville, Carrollton, Chillicothe, Gallatin, Pattonsburg, and Lamoni, Iowa. Penny John Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany, the Printery of Albany, and the new Shopper of Albany. We're back with more BTC Bank pregame when we come back in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with the BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank's 8 locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you, member FDIC.
Community-minded, just like you, BTC Bank.
Thank you for watching tonight's Albany TV broadcast. Don't forget to turn on your Facebook notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you would like to be a part of our broadcast, give Jared Rolvis a call at 660-254-4800. If you have something in mind that we should broadcast or have any comments about tonight's game, you can also message us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
Welcome back out to Stanberry High School. I'm Jared Rolvis along with Mike Atkins. Taking a look here at the starters of the ball game tonight between South Nodaway and Mound City, starting with the road team, South Nodaway Longhorns. They'll wear their black road uniforms with maroon lettering outlined in white. It's the senior Kate Hengler, senior Taylor Freemeyer, senior Clayton Walker, junior CJ Slipes, and senior Tanner Davis. For Mound City, they'll wear their home white uniforms with purple lettering outlined in gold. Senior Dylan Mars, sophomore Landon Papa, freshman Tony Osborne, senior Matthew Papa, and senior Noah Young will be your 5 starters for Mound City. Mike, both teams have a little bit of height on them, but Mound City has height throughout, which can kind of cause some problems.
Yeah, they've got so many guys that can shoot it. I don't know how many threes they hit the other night, but then in addition, you got Landon Papa at 6'3" that's going to go out and shoot the 3. And then if you try to go small on, or try to go big, try to go small on him to get up against him, then he's going to take you down the post and score.
So as we get ready here for the opening tip-off, it'll be Noah Young that gets it, but it picked up by Clayton Walker for South Nodaway. Up at the top of the key, Kate Hengler over the left wing. Now for C.J. Sipes. Up to the top of the key now for Tanner Davis. Right wing, Hengler gets it off onto the baseline for Walker, and he'll lay it up off the glass. Good for two.
Hey, good start by Walker. He stepped in and stole the jump, or the tip off the opening jump, and then goes right past Noah Young and sticks down his first shot.
Dylan Mars sends over left wing for Papa into the corner for Matthew Papa. Shot from three, up no good. And picked up by Landon Papa off the rebound. Over for Mars up at the top of the key. Left wing, Landon Papa. Shot from three. And that one rolls out, but put back in nicely by the freshman Tony Osborne. Bringing it across is going to be the senior Taylor Freemeyer. He'll send it back for Kate Hengler. Hengler will bring it across. About loses the basketball there to Mars. Over to the right wing now, C.J. Sipes, the junior.
If Mound City's trying to run and jump, and that was a perfect opportunity to trap in the corner. Mars was a little late getting there or seeing it.
Trying to bring it into the corner there for Hengler was Walker, knocked out of bounds there by Mound City. Remains Longhorn basketball. Minute 20 gone already here in the first quarter play. Each team with 2 points. Walker gets it to Sipes. Now gives it off for Hengler up at the top of the key. Left wing for Sipes into the corner now for the Longhorns. As Taylor Freemeyer has the ball, gets it off now again for Sipes, right wing Hengler. Right wing trying to bring it into Walker now on the block. Has the ball knocked away here by Matthew Papa. He'll bring it across the timeline for Mound City. Trying to send a no-look pass over for Noah Young. Goes over his head out of bounds.
Not a bad idea, I guess. I don't know what Young was going to do with it if he caught the ball.
1:45 gone here in the first. Each team with 2 points. Matthew Papa goes up and lays it up good for two. 4-2 Mound City with a lead. 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter play. Hengler will get it across over to left wing. Gives it to the right wing now here for Tanner Davis. In the corner for Freemeyer. He's guarded closely here by Dylan Mars. Turns around, goes up hard, and gets it to go in off the glass. Good for two is Freemeyer.
Good offensive player.
Now Landon Papa shot from three. Up and good as Papa knocks one down from behind the arc, and a timeout's going to be called here by South Nodaway. A quick 30-second Petty John Auto Center timeout. We're back with more in just a moment here on Albany TV.
The Stanberry School District is proud to support Stanberry Bulldog students in all of their extracurricular activities. The Stanberry School District's winning culture is cultivated from hard work and determination, not only through sports, but also through hard work in the classroom from the beginning of a Bulldog's academic career. Stanberry School District wants to wish all participants of the Stanberry Tournament the best of luck this week.
Back to action here with 5:26 left to go here in the first. South Nodaway with the basketball after giving up the three-pointer. A quick 30-second Petty John Auto Center timeout called there by South Nodaway. Bringing it across is Cade Hengler. He'll now pull it back up and try and set up the Longhorn offense. Drives in, and a foul going to be called here as Tony Osborne called for the reach in, his first personal. First team foul called against Mound City. 5:15 remaining still here in the first. Freemeyer will inbounds for Hengler up to the top of the key now. Into the corner again, back for Tanner Davis. Now Walker with it on the baseline. Back out again. Tanner Davis shot from three. Won't get to the fall. Rebound made by Osborne. Matthew Papa goes up, gets the bucket and the foul.
Well, and you see Dylan Mars has drawn the straw of guarding Freemeyer, and he had the job of guarding Colin Breckenridge the first night of the tournament. that pretty well nails you down as you're their defensive stopper, I guess.
Young comes out, checking in for him is Blake Hayes. Cole Kramer checked in for South Nodaway for CJ Sipes during that break as Matthew Pop is able to hit the three-point play. 10-4, Mound City with a lead here over South Nodaway. 3:05 gone here in the first. Freemeyer sends it across. Now down to the block again for Walker. He'll lay it up off the glass, good for two.
And good work out of that trap in the corner. As we've said, it's not the first pass out of the trap that's important. Sometimes it's the second one.
Osborne's shot from three, no good. Rebound made here by South Nodaway. Freemeyer will bring it across. We're to the right wing for Hengler, into the corner now for Tanner Davis, trying to bring it inside again for Walker. Ball stolen away. Matthew Papa gets it off for Landon Papa. He's able to lay it off the glass, good for two. 12-6. Mound City with the lead here over South Nodaway. Full timeout called here by South Nodaway. A Petty John Auto Center timeout with 4:06 left to play here in the first. Back with more in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Welcome back out to Stanberry High School, 12-6. And Mound City with a lead here over South Nodaway. 4:05 left to play here in this first quarter of play. And as we come out of the timeout, it'll be South Nodaway basketball. Again, each team looking to make their way into the championship game to take on Jefferson, scheduled for a 2 o'clock start on Saturday.
We hope the weather stays away.
So at the moment, that's the way we're still going to call it anyways.
Yep.
And again, if the weather is bad, you can catch all the action live right here on Albany TV. I don't know if Mike will be able to make it, but I know I will.
I'll be here.
All right. Said I hope so because you ride in the passenger seat. So.
I just hope I'll be live.
Cole Kramer gets it off for Osborne. Ball stolen away, picked off here by North Andrew. Hengler has the ball tipped and picked up here by Papa. Over to left wing here now for Gage Salisbury.
Good presence by Papa not to turn that into an over and back.
Osborne gets it off for Papa on the right wing. He'll drive in and puts up a little soft layup up good for two.
Nice taking a Euro step, and I still think it's traveling.
Bringing it across will be Cade Hengler. Matthew Papa ready to come in at next check here for Mound City. Also ready to come in is Lane Zembles. Coming out will be Tony Osborne. Also coming out will be Dylan Mars. CJ Sipes will check in here for Clayton Walker. 14-6, just over 3 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Hengler trying to bring it inside, and ball knocked away, picked off as Gage Salisbury will bring it across.
Well-designed play. He was open, just got the ball a little bit late.
Up to the top of the key now. Again, Landon Papa trying to send it up to the top key for Zembles. Knocked away here by Freemeyer, and Freemeyer will take a seat on the front. And now we'll join the rest of the team back out on the court.
Good hustle by Freemeyer. And that's if we've seen we've seen anything. We've talked about several times how many times people get open in the span of their offense and don't get the ball in a timely manner. And that was one more example on South Nodaway's out-of-bounds play.
Salisbury sends it across the court for Landon Papa. Back up for Salisbury. Back to Landon Papa on the right wing, trying to get it inside for Matthew Papa. Now for Noah Young on the baseline. He'll go up hard, too hard. But Papa's there, can't get it to fall. And then he can't get it to go. And then Noah Young gives it back to him and says, here you go. Try it again. This time he is able to get it in. 10-point Mound City lead, 16-6. 2:05 left to play here in the first quarter.
Pads your offensive rebound statistics and kills your shooting percentage.
We only care about the rebounds here.
That's right.
Checking in, Gabe Nothstein. Also checking in here is going to be Tanner Davis and Clayton Walker for South Nodaway. 2:02 left to play here in the first, 16-6. It's a lead here for Mound City over South Nodaway. And winner will move on to play Jefferson in the championship game. Loser will face North Andrew the first game, again scheduled for Saturday. Up to the top of key looking for Freemeyer, and it's going to go out of bounds.
You know, I was thinking about that inbounds play. If you're inbounding on the opposing team's sideline and you're standing in the coach's box, in essence, could you be another defender?
Could be. Shot from Salisbury up, no good. And then a foul, I believe, is going to be called here against Landon Papa. That'll be his first. Third team foul called against Mound City. Hengler will try and send it across. A nice tip there by Tanner Davis. Don't think it was meant to be that way, but it goes right to Gabe Nothstein. He'll try and put up a shot, can't get it to fall. Landon Papa, right wing for Noah Young. Back to Landon Papa. Into the corner for Salisbury. 1:20 left to play in the first, 16-6. Panthers with the lead. Landon Papa in the right corner for Salisbury. Now for Matthew Papa at the free throw line into Noah Young on the left block. He'll go up, can't get it to fall. Rebound made here by South Nodaway. Freemeyer drives in, trying to get it off to the block for Walker. He'll go up and will be fouled. Will go to the line and shoot two.
You know, it's almost like when you watch Freemeyer, it's like we're watching a left-handed version of Colin Breckenridge almost. Really clever with the ball in the middle of the lane.
Noah Young called for the foul, his first. First shot up and good there from Clayton Walker. Tony Osborne checks in, also checking back in Dylan Mars as Landon Papa and Gage Salisbury will check out. Minute left to play here in the first quarter, 16-7. Mound City with the lead. Next shot from Walker rolls out, no good. Over to the right wing for Matthew Papa, trying to bring it into Noah Young, and a foul going to be called here against South Nodaway. I believe a hold going to be called here against Taylor Freemeyer, his first.
He's got the arm wrapped around him.
Dylan Mars trying to send it up to the top of the key. Ball stolen away here by Hengler. He'll go up, puts it up, and gets it in good for two.
Good use of your body, trying to keep the defender away from him. Nice finish.
Osborne gets it off for Matthew Papa in the corner for Zembles. Now back up for Osborne. Left wing, Zembles. Right wing, Dylan Mars. Back up to the top of the key for Osborne. Now Young, back out for Mars. Now back to Young. Mars bringing it inside for Matthew Papa. And he'll have the ball stripped away. Nothstein picks it up and then stolen back again by Matthew Papa. Lays it off the glass, good for two. Good second chance effort there by Matthew Papa. Ball inbounds here for Freemeyer, 18-9. Bringing it across here is going to be Hengler. Loses the ball on the left wing, stolen away. Shot at the buzzer by Osborne, up and good! Tony Osborne hits a buzzer beater there at the end of the first quarter. 21-9, Mound City with the lead here over South Nodaway.
That's a bit of a dagger.
Back with more in just a moment.
Are you trying to sell your old car? Looking for some much-needed help on the farm? Are you wanting to grow your customer base? The new Shopper in Albany prints 11,000 copies each week that are delivered to every Gentry and Worth County deliverable address and the surrounding area free of charge. Give Perry and Susan a call at 660-726-5234 at the new Shopper in Albany to have your ad sent directly to your customers.
Thank you for watching tonight's Albany TV broadcast. Don't forget to turn on your Facebook notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you would like to be a part of our broadcast, give Jared Rolbus a call at 660-254-4800. If you have something in mind that we should broadcast or have any comments about tonight's game, you can also message us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
Welcome back out to Stanberry High School, 21-9, as we get ready to start the second half of our second quarter of play. Mound City will start out with the basketball. And looked like there must have been a technical foul of some sort called here during the timeout.
Well, and one would assume that foul was on the bench. I don't know if it's a player or coach.
Osborne's able to make them both. I said you would think it might be a celebratory thing for Mound City maybe getting a technical, but Mound City was able to hit the three-pointer there at the buzzer.
Well, I think maybe they were complaining. They thought Hengler got fouled on the sideline over there that led to that three-pointer.
Ready to check in. Cole Kramer has the ball stolen away here by Nothstein. Freemeyer brings it across. And
if it was on the coach, I think they make you stay on the bench once you get a technical foul. And so if we see Coach Skoglund staying on the bench, we might have a pretty good idea who it was.
So that foul called there on Gabe Nothstein in the offensive foul, 23-9. It's a Mound City lead. Matthew Papa will drive in, leaves it off for Noah Young, gets it off for Mars on the baseline. Trying to send it back out. That time for Zembel, stolen away though by Kate Hengler.
Couple of steals for Hengler here in the first half.
Into the corner for Nothstein. Up to the top of the key this time now for Kramer. Kramer trying to send it back out for Tanner Davis as he was trying to get ready to drive in. Matthew Papa comes out. Landon Papa checks in. Checking in is C.J. Sipes, also checking in is going to be Dakota Kaufman as Nothstein checks out, as well as Tanner Davis. Actually, take that back. Matthew Papa will not check out. It was Lane Zembels that'll check out for Mound City. Matthew Papa will inbounds.
You got some kind of issue at the scorer's table.
They might have wanted to know who the technical foul was on.
Yeah.
Osborne will bring it across the timeline here for Mound City. Over to the right wing this time for Landon Papa. Up to the top to keep for Dylan Mars. Right wing Papa trying to bring it into Young. Matthew Papa with it in the corner. Sends it across court for Osborne, now for Dylan Mars. Noah Young with it on the baseline. Sends it in the corner. Matthew Papa open from three. Knocked in good from behind the arc.
So Young passed up a layup to get a three-pointer. That's today's basketball.
Well, they got an extra point.
That's true.
12 points on the night already here for Matthew Papa. Freemeyer into the corner this time now for Tanner Davis.
As we said, we didn't see the technical foul. We were too busy being distracted by Perry Phillips.
Our cameraman tends to have an effect on us sometimes. Into the baseline here for Freemeyer. Back out. Shot from three. Short there by Kramer. And Tony Osborne will bring it across for Mound City, trying to bring it to Matthew Papa. Ball stolen away by Freemeyer here for the Longhorns. And then Matthew Papa is going to get a reach-in foul. That'll be the first call here against Papa. 26-9, Panthers with a lead. Not even 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter play, and this one already on the brink of danger zone here for South Nodaway. Hengler gets it onto the baseline. Now back out for C.J. Sipes. Can't get it to fall from three. Young with the rebound. Gets it off for Matthew Papa.
And we did see Sipes hit 2 or 3 threes in their win against Stanberry.
Osborne shot from the baseline, no good, but Matthew Papa with the rebound goes up and gets fouled. Will go to line and shoot two. Already 1 for 1 from the free throw line.
Well, we've watched Osborne, clearly a good player. has had a tough day, except for that last three-pointer before the end of the quarter. But these two games been a little bit cold from the three-point line. Maybe he's in too close.
Maybe. Checking out will be Hengler. Checking in, Clayton Walker. Next shot from Papa. Up and good as he's now 2 for 3 from the free throw line. 27-9. Mound City with the lead here over South Nodaway. Freemeyer gets it into the backcourt for Kramers. He'll try and bring it across the timeline. Trying to put it onto the baseline there for Dakota Kaufman. Kaufman will force a jump ball here with Landon Papa. And it's going to go towards Mound City. Checking in, Blake Hayes for the Panthers. Checking out will be Noah Young.
We can see there's maybe an emphasis to try to go back door to try to take away some of the pressure of Mound City's defense, but they just had a tough time making connections on those backdoor cuts.
Tony Osborne will bring it across. Held on the right wing up to the top key for Landon Papa. Drives in. You want to see he wanted to try and throw it out to his brother there in the corner, but got tied up. Freemeyer will have the ball stripped from behind by Mars, comes away with it, then gets it off to his teammate on the baseline, and going up good for 2, Clayton Walker. He's at a couple there from the baseline here tonight already. He has 7 points here in the half. Matthew Papa streaks in the middle of the paint, and he puts in an easy layup.
Good cut and good vision by Osborne to get it to him.
Freemeyer will bring it across, and he'll try and go coast to coast, and he's going to go up and be fouled, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2 as Matthew Papa will pick up his second. Freemeyer has just 2 points so far here in the ball game. Hits his first free throw to make it 3. Skoglund will check in here for Dakota Kaufman. Salisbury and Zembels will check in. Looks like Tanner Davis will come in if Freemeyer can hit home the second. Shot up and good. Freemeyer's able to hit it. He'll now come out as Tanner Davis will check in.
He won't be there long, I wouldn't think.
29-13. Mound City with the lead here with 4:45 left to play here in the second quarter. And like as you mentioned, after that a technical foul, we have not seen Skoglund get up from the bench yet, or any of the other coaches.
No, and that pretty much tells you where the technical came from.
Hayes will now give it off for Mars. He'll now drive in, puts up a shot, short, no good. Papa had it and then lost it, and it's going to be loose on the ground, and a jump ball will be forced. That's going to go here towards South Nodaway. Young will now check in as he'll check in for Mars. (29-13), 2:23 left to play here in the first half. Trying to bring it across. Here is going to be Cole Kramer. Gets it off now for Henglers. He'll bring it across. Sends it into the corner now for the Longhorns. Kramer now drives in. Trying to send it into the corner for Hengler. Knocked out of bounds here by Mound City. Over to the right wing, into the corner now for C.J. Sipes. Ball knocked away, but right into the hands of Cole Kramer. Kramer has the ball knocked away there by Salisbury, but right to the hands of Tanner Davis, and he'll drive the baseline and lay it off the glass, good for 2.
And I think they really need big games from Davis and Walker.
Blake Hayes able to put one in off the glass, 31-15. The 16-point Mound City lead here with 3.5 left to play, and a foul going to be called as Blake Hayes trying to come in and force a steal.
I think, as I started to say that, I think they really need big games from Davis and Walker just to create some space for Freemeyer.
Timeout now going to be called here by Mound City. A 30-second Petty John Olin Center timeout. Back with more in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Are you trying to sell your old car? Looking for some much-needed help on the farm? Are you wanting to grow your customer base? The new shopper in Albany prints 11,000 copies each week that are delivered to every Gentry and Worth County deliverable address and the surrounding area free of charge. Give Perry and Susan a call at 660-726-5234 at the new shopper in Albany to have your ad sent directly to your customers.
Welcome back out to Stanberry High School, 31-15, 3.5 left to go here in the second. Again, our final game of the night. At the line for two is going to be Tanner Davis. At the line for the 1-1 will be Tanner Davis as South Nodaway in here to the bonus. First shot up and good.
You know, I know it's a 15-point lead here in the first half, but you've got to say South Nodaway has competed pretty well here in the early going. May just not have the same level of talent that Mound City does, but they've competed pretty well.
Davis' shot no good. Rebound made here by Mound City. Salisbury sends it over now to the left baseline. Zembles up and good. That Mount City seeming to get points from everybody. South Nodaway still trying to get a couple of their players hot. Clayton Walker has 7 points here in the first half, but Taylor Freemeyer with just 4 so far. They really need to get him going as Nostine will drive in and lay it off the glass for 2.
And he goes to the basket with no fear. That's the second time we've seen him go strong to the basket. First time he's finished.
Under 3 left to play here in the half. Noah Young goes up, can't get it to fall, tries to put it back in the tip in. And then Freemeyer will get it. He'll quickly get it out for Hengler. Hengler goes up, and he'll put it up good for 2. Give Hengler now 4 points here in the half. 33-20. 2.5 left to play in the second. Noah Young has the ball knocked out of bounds, and they're going to call it off of Mound City. That one I'm almost certain was off of Tanner Davis, but they're going to call it out of bounds here off of Mound City, and South Nodaway will get the basketball. Landon Papa will check in here for Zembles.
Hengler had a good finish there, and what started to be a 2-on-1 break. And they always say, "Oh wow!"
And a charge going to be called here against Hengler. That'll be his first.
And I thought that was a play on. But they always say in a 2-on-1 break, you got to go. If you're the ball handler, you got to go with the idea you're going to shoot a layup until the defense commits.
Mars drives into the paint, puts up a floater, and knocks it down. It's a 15-point lead again here for Mound City. Kramer will bring it across. Gives it off for Nostine, right wing for Freemeyer. Freemeyer into the corner this time for Tanner Davis. Up to the top key for Kramer. Brings it in again for Freemeyer. Underneath 2 left to play here in the first half. 35-20, Mound City with the lead. Nostine in the corner, up to the top key for Hengler. Back for Nostine. He'll drive to the free throw line for the right wing for Davis. Comes back to Nostine, again knocked away by Papa. Nostine able to come away with the ball that's kept in play, goes up hard, and a foul going to be called here against South Nodaway. Nostine picks up his second. 1:35 left to play here in the first half, 35-20. Over to the right wing for Landon Papa. Dylan Mars on the right wing. Sends it for Noah Young. Back up to the top key, stolen away here by Freemeyer. Ball knocked out of bounds here off the hands of Gage Salisbury. Checking in is going to be Dakota Kaufman and Clayton Walker. Nostine as well as Tanner Davis will check out.
We've just kind of hit a lull right here.
And stuck on about 35-20 here for about the last minute and a half.
A lot of activity with not a lot of accomplishment.
Noah Young comes away with the steal on the baseline. Gets it off for Landon Papa. Knocked out of his hands there by Taylor Freemeyer, and it'll be Mound City basketball. Dylan Mars set to inbounds here for Mound City. Right wing, Landon Papa, shot from 3, up and good. His second from behind the arc here in the first half, 38-20. A minute left to play here in the half. Gets it out to Freemeyer on the left wing. Now shot from three from Kramer as he'll answer back. Landon Pop on left wing to the top of the key. Salisbury, right wing Mars, top key Osborne, shot from three, short. And a foul going to be called here on the rebound. As this one's going to go against Noah Young, he'll pick up his second. So Noah Young will check out. Checking in for him is going to be Matthew Papa. It's going to be Blake Hayes that'll check in. And the first shot here from Clayton Walker, up and good. He's now 2 for 3. Second shot upcoming from Clayton Walker. No good. And ball's going to go out of bounds here off of Landon Papa. And it's going to stay South Nodaway basketball. 14-point game, Mound City with the lead, 38-24. 39.2 left to play here in the second quarter. It'll be Cole Kramer that'll inbounds. Inbounds into the quarter for Freemeyer. He'll drive in. Turns around into the corner. Gives it off for Dakota Kaufman. Now for Freemeyer on the right wing. 30 seconds left to play here in the half.
If you're Mound City, be ready to help.
Freemeyer drives it in the corner. Now sends it back up. This time for Kaufman. Gives it off now for Hengler with 13 left. Now with 10 seconds left to play here in the half. The 14-point Mound City lead. Hengler will go into the right block. Can't get it to fall. Rebound made by Mars. Osborne shot from the half court. Can't get 2 for 2. 38-24 Mound City with a lead here over South Nodaway. We're back with more during halftime on Albany TV when we come back in just a moment.
Have you looked at Pettyjohn Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Pettyjohn Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
The Printery in Albany can do all of your printing. They do business cards, envelopes, brochures, books, calendars, posters, magnetic signs, banners, and everything in between. Come visit Perry and Susan at the Printery in Albany, where they have your printing covered. Call the Printery today at 660-726-5234. That's 660-726-5234 for fair and honest pricing, because to us, you're family. The Stanberry School District is proud to support Stanberry Bulldog students in all of their extracurricular activities. The Stanberry School District's winning culture is cultivated from hard work and determination, not only through sports, but also through hard work in the classroom from the beginning of a Bulldog's academic career. Stanberry School District wants to wish all participants of the Stanberry Tournament the best of luck this week. Are you trying to sell your old car? Looking for some much-needed help on the farm? Are you wanting to grow your customer base? The New Shopper in Albany prints 11,000 copies each week that are delivered to every Gentry and Worth County deliverable address and the surrounding area free of charge. Give Perry and Susan a call at 660-726-5234 at the New Shopper in Albany to have your ad sent directly to your customers. Show your school spirit with the BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank's 8 locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you, member FDIC.
Community-minded, just like you. BTC Bank.
Thank you for watching tonight's Albany TV broadcast. Don't forget to turn on your Facebook notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you would like to be a part of our broadcast, give Jared Rolbus a call at 660-254-4800. If you have something in mind that we should broadcast or have any comments about tonight's game, you can also message us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
Welcome back out to Stanberry High School, 38-24. Mound City with a lead here over South Nodaway at the half. Matthew Papa leading the way with 15 points. His brother Landon Papa has 10. Tony Osborne has 7. 2 points for Blake Hayes, 2 points for Dylan Mars, 2 points for Lane Zempel. South Nodaway, they're led by Clayton Walker with 8 points. 4 points for Taylor Freemeyer, 4 points for Kate Hengler, 3 points for Cole Kramer and Tanner Davis, 2 points for Gabe Nostein. Again, it's a matchup to see who will go on to face on Jefferson in the championship game at 2 o'clock. And Mike, so far we have still yet to have an upset. The South Nodaway come out in the second half, kind of like Stanberry did to Worth County, and put it on Mound City and have our first upset here, or are we going to have to wait for the trophy games?
We're going to have to wait for the trophy games, I believe. I think this looks like one of a classic case of Mound City knows they're going to win, and as a result, they're maybe not as sharp as what we've seen. And on the flip side of that, South Nodaway, I don't think nobody told them they're supposed to come in and be the sacrificial lamb and get beat by 40. They've come in and competed pretty well, thrown in some shots. They've kind of muddied up the game in some ways. And they're hanging within 14. And in fairness, Mound City's played a lot of guys here in the first half. And so, one of the things we did see from South Nodaway the first time they played and beat Stanberry is in the second half, they kind of got Freemeyer open at the top of the key, and then he just pretty much did whatever he wanted in the game against Stanberry. Had a big night. And heck, if you're able to get that going, get him freed up. Dylan Mars does a nice job defensively on him. But if you can get him freed up to where he can get off and going, you never know what can happen. I just think that somewhere along the way, Mound City will wake up and put a string together. But we thought that again in the North Andrew Worth County boys game, and Worth County just kept fighting their way back in it. So I guess that's what makes high school sports great, or sports great in general. Just when you think you've got it figured out, you see something you never thought you were going to see.
I said we've mentioned it multiple times this season where Mound City has really been taking it to South Nodaway. It seems a lot higher than a 14-point game.
Yeah, it doesn't seem close. But that's a tribute to South Nodaway as well. That, like I said, nobody's told them they're supposed to come in here and lay down. So they've come in and competed. They just lack a little bit. They're a predominantly senior team. I think out of their lineup, they've got 8 seniors on their roster. And we always said seniors go down hard sometimes because they know it's their last go-around.
And especially South Nodaway trying to make it into the championship game and take on a Jefferson team that they will then be co-oping with next year to see really who has the bragging rights going into that next year.
Yep, that's very true. A lot of these guys aren't going to be there, but I think people want to see that Mound City Jefferson matchup. In the final.
Said they've seen it once already this season. It was, I think it was Mound City that came out with a close victory over Jefferson. I think it was just 1 or 2 points, and it looks like we might be seeing that again for you here on Albany TV. Looking like it's going to be coming up for you again on Saturday. Again, we do not yet know if any of the times are going to be changed. As of right now, they are not going to be changed for any weather. If we do have any weather that changes the game times, we will post that on our Albany TV Facebook page, as well as on Albany TV on Twitter. We'll update you if there are any game time changes, but at the moment we do not have any, so we won't bring you any.
Right, and I think that championship boys game is supposed to be at 2 o'clock.
It is,
if I remember right, and
if you are not going to be able to make it to the game and then go home to watch the Chiefs game, tune in here to Facebook. We'll watch it here on Albany TV.
You can watch it on Albany TV, and if you have an overtime, you can watch them both.
Exactly. I'd like to thank our sponsors, BTC Bank, locations in Albany, Bethany, Boonville, Carrollton, Chillicothe, Gallatin, Plattsburgh, and Lamoni, Iowa. Penny John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany, Printery of Albany, and New Shopper of Albany. We're back with the second half tip-off, when we come back in just a moment.
The Stanberry School District is proud to support Stanberry Bulldog students in all of their extracurricular activities. The Stanberry School District's winning culture is cultivated from hard work and determination, not only through sports, but also through hard work in the classroom from the beginning of a Bulldog's academic career. Stanberry School District wants to wish all participants of the Stanberry Tournament the best of luck this week.
Have you looked at Pettyjohn Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Pettyjohn Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Thank you for watching tonight's Albany TV broadcast. Don't forget to turn on your Facebook notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you would like to be a part of our broadcast, give Jared Rolbus a call at 660-254-4800. If you have something in mind that we should broadcast or have any comments about tonight's game, you can also message us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
Welcome back out to Stanberry High School. 38-24, Mound City has the lead here over South Nodaway as we get ready to start the second half, and it'll be Mound City starting out with the basketball. Again, Mound City wearing their home white uniforms with purple lettering outlined in gold. They'll move from left to right. South Nodaway wearing their road black uniforms with maroon lettering outlined in white will move from right to left. Cade Hengler, Taylor Freemeyer, as well as Tanner Davis, C.J. Sipes, and Clayton Walker out on the floor for South Nodaway. It'll be Matthew Papa, Noah Young, Dylan Mars, Landon Papa, and Tony Osborne for Mound City to start the second half. Dylan Mars to the right wing for Matthew Papa. Left wing gives it off now for Dylan Mars. He'll drive in, pulls back out, gives it off for Noah Young on the baseline. He'll go up, knocks it off the glass, good for two.
Yeah, he's had trouble getting anything to drop here early on, and maybe that gets him off and going here in the second half.
Hengler gives it off this time now for Freemeyer. He'll send it into the corner for Tanner Davis. Onto the baseline, back now for C.J. Sipes. Sipes drives baseline, has it rejected away, but a foul going to be called here. And it's going to go against Landon Papa. He'll pick up his second.
And you wonder, what did he see that the guy that was 5 feet away did not see?
I said, looked like a clean block from up here, but again, I'm not even as close as he was.
No, that's true. But the underneath official is not, he had a clear path to see between the defender and the shooter.
Unless there was maybe a hold or something on the drive, but then you would think it would have been on the floor. So next shot upcoming here from C.J. Sipes. Up and good as he has his first points of the night.
And in fairness to the officials, it used to bother me when you get a guy that says it's not my call. And my comment was always, how do you know the other guy wasn't screened off and just couldn't see it? If you see it, call it. So I guess I should give him that benefit of the doubt.
Hengler called for his second foul. Ball inbounds for Tony Osborne, now for Matthew Papa on the left wing. 40-26. Just underneath the minute gone here in the third. Matthew Papa puts up a shot with his left hand, doesn't get it to go. Noah Young can't get the rebound down. Freemeyer will bring it across. Gets around his defender, leaves it off on the baseline for Walker. Now back out for C.J. Sipes. Shot from three, off the mark to the right. And Dylan Mars will bring it across. Into the corner Landon Papa shot for three off the iron. Rebound is going to be made here by Walker.
Pretty good defense. That almost looked like somebody ran at Papa and made him adjust his shot in mid-release there.
C.J. Sipes trying to get into the corner there for Tanner Davis. Back out for Hengler. Left wing, Freemeyer. Now C.J. Sipes in the corner. Sipes trying to get it off into the corner now for Tanner Davis and try and leave it for Walker. Noah Young steps into the passing lane. Matthew Papa drives in. Sipes makes him change direction, and he'll just turn around and lay it up from the other hand. So Matthew Papa with 17 points here in the ball game. Bringing it across here will be Tanner Davis.
In the first game,
And that
in
one
the
about
first
thrown
game
out of the thrown out of the gym.
in the first game of the tournament, it was Landon Papa that had the big game. Tonight, Matthew's having the big game.
Matthew Papa inbounds here for Tony Osborne. Osborne brings it across, has it up at the top key, sends it in the left corner this time now for Matthew Papa. Right wing for Landon Papa, into the corner now for Mars. He'll drive baseline. Into the corner for Matthew Papa, now back out for Young. Matthew Papa again. This time he'll knock it down. He says, if you continue to send it out here, fine, I'll shoot it if I'm going to be open. 45-26, 5:15 left to go in the third.
And that's where he kind of set up shop.
Osborne for Papa, loses it. Able to regain it, sends it out into the corner now. Osborne trying to get it back for Papa, but knocked out of bounds here off of South. Nodaway remains Mound City basketball.
In the Stanberry game, or in the King City game, I thought Papa tried to set up in that left corner, and he really that may be his spot that he likes to play from.
Salisbury checks in for Dylan Mars. Inbounds for Landon Papa in the left corner. He can't get it to fall, but then putting it back off the rebound there is going to be Tony Osborne. Ball inbounds for Freemeyer. 4:45 left to play here in the third. 47-26, 21-point Mound City lead. Freemeyer drives to the baseline, now pulls back out, sends it to the right wing for Kramer. He had 3 points on a big three in the first half. Kramer now drives to the baseline. Trying to throw it out for Hengler. Kept just before going into a backcourt violation there by, looked like LeBrier. Or sorry, no, it was a Walker. So to remain South Nodaway basketball.
That's I don't know what, first you get a guy that's 5 feet away that doesn't call a foul. And the guy mid-court calls, and then right there is pretty clearly a trip right in front of him and no call.
Left wing, trying to bring it down into Freemeyer on the baseline. He'll send it out. Another shot from three, no good that time. There by Cole Kramer. Bringing it across Osborne. Landon Papa, shot from three from the right wing, off the mark to the left. Rebound made by Freemeyer, halfway done with the third. 47-26, a 21-point lead here for Mound City over South Nodaway. Dylan Mars ready to come in next. Check. Landon Papa with the steal. He'll go up and dunks it down with 2 hands. Lane Zemble's ready to come in next. Check here for Mound City. And Hengler's pass out of bounds here off of Mound City. Remains South Nodaway basketball.
You wonder if that dunk might get him off and going. He's had a tough time connecting from three.
Checking out will be Tony Osborne and Matthew Papa. 3.5 left to play here in the third. 49-26. Ball inbounds to Hengler on the left wing. He'll now drive left baseline, and a foul going to be called here on the baseline. And it's going to go against Lane Zemble's, his first. Kramer will inbounds here for the Longhorns. Gets it off for Dakota Kaufman. Shot no good. Rebound is going to be made by Walker. Up to the right wing for Hengler. Now Freemeyer with it at the free throw line. Into the corner. Driving in Kramer, trying to send it back out for Freemeyer. Ball tipped, picked off by Lane Zembles. Gets it off for Salisbury. Right wing, Landon Papa trying to drive in, leaving it off for Hayes. Hayes can't get the full. Rebound made by Kaufman. Engler brings it across to the right wing for Kramer. Not able to get the pass off, and a double dribble going to be called here against South Nodaway.
Are you surprised that Freemeyer hasn't maybe tried to be a little more offensive minded? I mean, he hasn't been in a position where he can really do much. And I guess you give some credit to Dylan Mars.
I said Dylan Mars has really played big here on defense and taken away Freemeyer. He hasn't really allowed him much space at all.
Yeah, he's pretty much blanketed him.
Zembles with it over the top key, right wing this time for Landon Pop. Up now for Mars. Gives it off for Landon Pop at the free throw line, and the ball got tipped back, so no travel violation called there against Landon Pop. Right wing Zembles.
It's not a travel if it comes out of his hand, otherwise it's a jump.
Papa shot from three in left wing. Still can't get the fall. Rebound's going to be made here by Cole Kramer. And you think if Landon Papa's been able to hit his threes tonight, we're looking at about a 40-point ball game here already.
Yeah, we are, and they've done a pretty good job of running at him. He's maybe not had the same amount of time that he had against King City.
Salisbury called here for the foul, or forces the foul here.
Now, having said that, I would still assume that he can get a shot off.
Papa Hayes as well as Salisbury will check out. Young, Matthew Papa will check in. Also checking back in Dylan Mars. Matthew Papa on the baseline, out to the right wing for Lane Zembles. Now back for Pop on the right wing, up to the top key for Osborne. Right wing, Dylan Mars. Underneath 2 minutes left to play here in the third. Noah Young gets it off this time for Osborne, and he'll put it up good from the paint.
Good-looking freshman.
Right wing, Cole Kramer will bring it across. Drives to the baseline, gets caught in the corner, but is able to get it off for Freemeyer. And leaves it off to the left wing for Tanner Davis. Shot from three, off the mark. Rebound made by Zembles, and a foul going to be called here against Cole Kramer, his second. 1.5 left to go here in the third. 51-26, a 25-point Mound City lead.
Well, what was a 14-point game has started to go the direction of running clock.
Ball knocked out of bounds here off of South Nodaway. It'll be Mound City basketball. The ball looked to go underneath the bleachers. Dylan Mars up to the top of the key. Zembles from three. Off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound's going to be made by Nothstein. He'll try and bring it coast to coast. He goes up and lays it off good for two. Nothstein, the Southmore, playing pretty well here for South Nodaway. A couple big baskets.
Really goes to the basket with a purpose when he goes.
Mars.
South Nodaway has gone to a little 3-2 zone themselves.
Mars with it on the block, gives it off for Osborne. Shot from the free throw line, up and good.
Yeah.
53-28. And Nothstein with a shot from the baseline, can't go. Quickly getting it out for Matthew Papa, and he'll lay it up off the glass, good for two.
Nice find by Osborne, and credit Papa for getting out and running on the break. Strong finish.
55-28, Mound City with the lead here with 24 seconds remaining to go here in the third. Right wing with the Taylor Freemeyer. He'll put up a shot from three. Won't go. Rebound is going to be made here by Osborne. They'll bring it across, and a foul is going to be called here with 6.5 left here in the quarter, as the foul is going to go here against Cade Hengler. That'll be his third. Ball inbounds for Osborne. He'll get off for Young. Osborne on the baseline. Back out. Lane Zembles shot from two. Good, right before the buzzer. Lane Zembles knocks it down from two. And we're a point away from running clock as we get ready to start the fourth quarter of play. Back with more in just a moment here on Albany TV.
The Printery in Albany can do all of your printing. They do business cards, envelopes, brochures, books, calendars, posters, magnetic signs, banners, and everything in between. Come visit Perry and Susan at the Printery in Albany, where they have your printing covered. Call the Printery today at 660-726-5234. That's 660-726-5234 for fair and honest pricing, because to us, your family.
Thank you for watching tonight's Albany TV broadcast. Don't forget to turn on your Facebook notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you would like to be a part of our broadcast, give Jared Rolvis a call at 660-254-4800. If you have something in mind that we should broadcast or have any comments about tonight's game, you can also message us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
Welcome back out to Stanberry High School, 57-28 as we get ready to start the fourth quarter of play. Up to the top of the key for Dakota Kaufman. Ball stolen away. Osborne goes up. Won't get it to fall, and then putting it off the glass. Good for two is the sophomore Connor Durr. Durr gets his first playing time tonight.
Good hustle by Durr, too, to not assume that layup's going to be made.
Kaufman with it up at the top of the key. Gives it now for Sipes. Into the corner now here for South Nodaway. Again, Kaufman with it over the left wing. Sipes into the corner now for Hayden Beggs. And Walker can't get it to go, then gets the second one, and then gets fouled as well. He had 8 points in the first half. He has his first bucket here in the second half, here at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Tony Osborne will check out. Checking in for him is going to be Grant Nauman. Shot from Walker off the back of the iron, no good. Zembles will come away with the rebound. Into the corner now it's going to be Salisbury with it on the right wing, driving in. Ball tipped down out to Blake Hayes on left wing. Now Lane Zembles with it. Salisbury drives in. Back out to Zembles. Shot from three from the top of the key off the iron. No good. Rebound is going to be made by Mason Kelmel.
Haven't seen a lot of Salisbury tonight in the game against King City. He did a lot of nice things.
Walker gets caught under the defense and lays it off the glass. Good for two with the back turned by the defense. Shot from the corner from three. Up and good. Connor Durr has 5 points here in the fourth quarter after coming off the bench, and it's a 30-point ball game. Mound City with a 62-32 lead, a minute and a half here into the fourth quarter. Dakota Kaufman driving in, trying to get it again onto the baseline there for Clayton Walker. And now coming across for Mound City going up is Grant Nauman. He doesn't get the foul. And now a foul going to be called here against Mound City. As a foul is going to be called here against Grant Nauman, his first. We are in running clock here in the fourth quarter with a 30-point ball game. 62-32.
And we got some confirmation that was Coach Skoglund that got the technical foul in the first quarter, at the end of the first quarter.
And out of bounds there as they try to get it to Mason Kemmel. Checking back in, Gabe Nothstein also checking in for the first time. Vincent Holtman as CJ Sipes will check out. Also checking out is going to be Clayton Walker. So each team with backups in. Shot from Zembles won't go. Rebound is going to be made here by Kemmel. Nothstein will bring it across. Or to the right wing into the corner now. Dakota Kaufman back out to the right wing for Kemmel. Bringing it inside for Vincent Holtman, and a foul going to be called. Here with about 5 minutes left to play here in the third as it continues to tick down. Foul here against Mound City is going to be called against Blake Hayes, his second. Will Young, the freshman for Mound City, will check in here after the first shot from Vincent Holtman off the front of the iron. Hayes will check out. Young will check in. So looking like it'll be a matchup that everybody wanted to see between the 1 and 2 seeds, Jefferson and Mound City on the boys' side. Ball tipped around, kept in play by Dakota Kaufman. Shot from 3 off the iron, no good. Put up there by Hayden Beggs. And it's going to be Gage Salisbury. Sends up to the right wing for Zempels. Back to Salisbury in the corner. He'll drive up to the top of the key. As Connor Durr gets it off for Salisbury. Shot from the free throw line. Up and good for 2. 64-32. Halfway done with the fourth quarter of play. Running clock, fourth quarter here. And the boys championship semifinal game here at Stanberry High School in the Stanberry tournament.
You know, we've talked about different players come off the bench and look good, and you know, I've thought about, you look at Dalton Luke from Jefferson, you look at the Salisbury kid from Mound City, and they're not only starters, they're really good players for virtually every other team in this tournament.
Will Young will pick up his first foul. Shot from Nostein off the front of the iron, no good. Checking in, Blake Hayes again. Also checking in is William Rother. As checking out will be Gage Salisbury and Lane Zempels. Dakota Kaufman will check out here for South Nodaway. Checking in for South Nodaway is going to be, as the next shot up and good, no good there from Nostein. Is a mystery player for South Nodaway, mystery player number 5. Into the corner, shot from 3, up and good there by Blake Hayes. 67-32, 2:45 left to play here in the fourth. Mason Kemmel with it. Trying to bring it inside, and a foul going to be called. And going to the line for the 1-and-1 here will now be South Nodaway.
This, besides not liking the running clock, if I had to make any rules change, when you go to the running clock and you go to the free throw line, I would stop it at least for the free throws.
Gavin Summers checks in. Brendan Tubbs checks in. Also checking in is William Rother. Shot up and good, and the first time here from Vincent Holtman. I believe our mystery number 5 player is the junior Connor LeBrier. As the next shot up and good there from Vincent Holtman as he knocks them both home.
It's just like with running the clock with those 2 free throws. Took 42 seconds off the clock.
Shot from 3 from Gavin Summers up and good. 70-34.
When it rains, it pours, I guess.
I guess so. 1:35 left to go here in the fourth. And a lot of bench players padding some stats here. Shot from inside the arc, no good that time from Hayden Beggs. Brendan Tubbs will bring it across now here for the Panthers. Left wing this time now for William Rother. Ball knocked away here by Vincent Holtman. And the sophomore will go up and goes up too hard and is going to be fouled. Will go to the line and shoot 2. He's already 2 for 4 here in the fourth quarter from the charity stripe. Underneath a minute left to play here in the fourth. And we'll see if he'll get them both off before the buzzer sounds or how much time is left after
he gets
fouled.
done. He got fouled at 1:04.
First shot, no good. And the next shot is up and good as he knocks it down.
So another 33 seconds just to shoot 2 free throws.
Bringing it across is Brendan Tubbs. Out to the left wing this time now for William Rother. Rother gets it off for Will Young. Up to the top of the key, Gavin Summers. He'll drive in, and he's going to be fouled, and he will not get a chance to shoot his 2 free throws.
This is going to be all she wrote.
As the ball rolls all the way down the court, and it's finally picked up about 5 seconds left. 70-35. Mound City is going to come away with the victory tonight over South Nodaway.
And neither one of the referees was going to bust it to go after that either.
70-35, back with the final statistics when we come back in just a moment during the BTC Bank postgame.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank's 8 locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you, member FDIC.
Community minded, just like you. BTC Bank.
Thank you for watching tonight's Albany TV broadcast. Don't forget to turn on your Facebook notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you would like to be a part of our broadcast, give Jared Rolbus a call at 660-254-4800. If you have something in mind that we should broadcast or have any comments about tonight's game, you can also message us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
Welcome back out to Stanberry High School, 70-35. It's the Mound City boys that move on into the championship game to take on Jefferson. South Nodaway will move into the third place game to take on North Andrew. Taking a look here at the final statistics, Mound City led in scoring by Matthew Papa with 22 points. Tony Osborne finishes with 13, Landon Papa with 12. And then it was Blake Hayes who had 5 points off the bench. Lane Zembles had 4 points, 3 points for Gavin Summers, 2 points for Dylan Mars, as well as Connor Durr, who had 5 points on the night, 2 points for Gage Salisbury, 2 points for Noah Young. South Nodaway led in scoring by Clayton Walker with 12 points, 4 points for Gabe Nostine and Kane Hengler and Taylor Freemeyer, 3 points for Cole Kramer, Tanner Davis, and Vincent Holtman, 2 points on the night for CJ Sipes. So, Mike, it's the championship game that people wanted with the 1 and 2 seed, Mound City Jefferson. So far, all of the seedings have held up, as we will have the matchup between the 5th seeded Mound City Lady Panthers taking on the 6th seeded South Nodaway Lady Longhorns. Our first game of the night tomorrow at 5:30, followed by the 5th seeded Stanberry Bulldogs and the 6th seeded Worth County Tigers. The second game of the night, and the boys consolation game at 7 o'clock, and then we'll have the girls' third place game, Worth County North Andrew, at 8:30 tomorrow night. So looks like we're going to have some fun games coming up for you tomorrow night. Again, weather permitting. If there is anything, we will let you know and bring that to you on our Albany TV Facebook page, as well as on Albany TV on Twitter. Again, Mike Atkins, I'm Jared Allen. I'd like to thank our sponsors, BTC Bank, locations in Albany, Bethany, Boonville, Carrollton, Chillicothe, Gallatin, Pattonsburg, Lamoni, Iowa. Penny John Auto Center, locations Bethany and Albany, Printery of Albany, and the new Shopper of Albany. Again, saying so long and good night from Stanberry High School is Jared and Mike from Albany TV at Stanberry.